走进世界了。
Well, it's beginning to look a lot like China. Yeah, looks like everything's back around here, huh? Today's first day of school. Teaching the babies their ABCs again. It's been almost a month. It's been a month. Yeah, so even the other day, lots of people out. The traffic cops are even out. Hadn't seen them in a while. Almost forgot about them. Even caught a scene where the guy was challenging the traffic cop about whatever. Yeah, they can challenge. Sometimes the people here can push back against the police. It's kind of normal. It's not the same back in the States as back in the States. But yeah, this is great. It's nice to come back. I know there's other stuff happening elsewhere. Beijing's starting to do stuff. Shanghai is not over. But here on the south, we're at the very southern tip of China. The Hainan province, island province, at the very bottom tip in the city of Sanya. So it is whatever. This is where I'm at. This is my world. And it's back to normal. Almost back to normal. It's close enough. I want to test if the restaurants will let you eat indoors. I have a feeling now, when I walked around the other day, in some areas, some nooks and crannies, the restaurants are like, yeah, you can come in and eat. But like the main ones out in the open here on the main roads, no. Not least, McDonald's, right? The foreigners, the China foreigners' refuge of comfort. 麦当劳. So before, things were barricaded up, streets were cordoned off with passes. You couldn't even leave your community at first, then you could leave every 2 days, then you could leave daily. And now they removed all the barricades around the city. The main area that was struck, called the Donghai, the preeminent tourist zone with the nicer beaches, that was like boarded up with these big yellow metal barricades. So it was nice to see them finally tear those down and we make some progress here. And now school started. It's weird to go back to school after so long. I feel bad sometimes. I forget some of these kids' names. I'm good with their names during the year, but then it just slips. I'm just kind of goofy like that. And but it's like hard to get back. You have to take a week to get back in the groove. So the first few days coming back, you're like, how do I do this again? It's kind of like you can't really get yourself in the the fun teacher mode. I don't know. You know what I mean. I'm not really explaining it well. It's probably like with anything. You need a minute to get back in the mindset, to get back in the groove. But it's nice. It's nice to see some of the colleagues, and some of the kids are good. At this point, I've been doing this long enough, at least at this school, so I'm good. That's another good thing about staying somewhere for a long time, rather than hopping around. Some of these kids I've known the whole time, or at least more than a year. So they act a little better when they get to know you. So that's also important. Pro tip. So this is my break. Breaks are usually about 2.5. Well, my break's about 2.5 hours. I'm usually kind of late too. Sometimes I'm 3 hours. And listen, I don't come late to the next class, so that's all that really matters. The schools appreciate you when you stick around longer, and you can kind of do your own thing. And I'm usually a little late in the morning. We come an hour before the first class in the morning, so I'm probably late most of the time. I'm that late guy, the teacher, the late employee. Not terribly late, If it were 30 minutes, they wouldn't like that. Just 5-10 minutes. But it's just nice that it's just none of that, I'm so spoiled. Man, I'm spoiled. But at the same time, after you do this for so many years at the level I'm doing it, it's kind of like, all right, low skill, low effort. It can be fun. It has its good moments, don't get me wrong. And it is nice to see the earnest kids who try hard and succeed with the help of their parents too, of course. So yeah, it's just nice to kind of be totally, you know, you have that, you do this long enough, like anything else, you have that nice competent feeling of, you know, you don't even have to think about it anymore, except for coming back after a 30-day layoff. So yeah, restaurants might still be closed. We'll check on that in a moment. I'm gonna grab a coconut water. Yes, Shui. Oh, the horns are back. Oh God, those are the taxi bikes. They have like virtual air horns, and they just spam them at pedestrians, asking if you need, you know, to say, hey, I'm here for a ride. Now I have had to use their service before, so they're really helpful in the pinch, but when I'm riding my bike and they pull up next to me, or I mean, they ride by me and they wait to blare their horn in my ear, that annoys. So yep, back in my neighborhood here. You could probably hear the traffic. The traffic is much different now, a lot more of it. The noise isn't peak noise. I don't think we're gonna have the peak noise. It's the slow season here in Sanya. Most people already left, even without this shutdown, lockdown. Most people already left because that's what they do, right? All the northerners come. We're almost in May, so most of them should already be out the door. And the door hit them on the way out with the lockdowns, so they're ready to get out. They probably would have gone all left 20 days ago, but they had to wait. So that's the bittersweet thing about summertime. Brutally hot and uncomfortable, but way less people. And before this lockdown, when I first came here in May, 3 years ago, holy smokes, just about 3-year anniversary here. Yeah, so as I just said, the place was dead. I came in May, there just wasn't, you know, it was really quiet. And then once the borders were closed, places just, you know, Chinese have nowhere to go. So they can't really come and go as they please, so Sanya became the place. You know, not Thailand or probably Bali or whatever. I don't know if Chinese really go to Bali a lot. I'm not sure what they're, anyway, they go to Thailand a lot, we'll just say that. Vietnam a little bit. Yeah, so I hope we get some of that nice, easy going, more relaxed, less noise, less crowd, old feeling again, huh? Be a nice way to kind of send myself out of here. Back to the good old days, 3 whopping years ago. That breeze is nice. So you see here, I'm wearing the emblem, my fancy uniform, a faded orange oversized shirt. Yeah, didn't really outfit you very well. They ought to have some of the moisture wicking fabric. They have a nice, the button-up blue shirt, which I prefer. They've given me a few of those, but they just grow mildew and they're nasty, so I'm done. I'm done with them. So yeah, to like fit your shoulders, and it's either too loose in the shoulders or too loose in the stomach. So you have to wear, like, you know, a triple X shirt. Yeah, so anyway, I was happy to find that one of my favorite stores, the International Gourmet Shop, it was open, loaded up on some Western goodies. That place was closed the whole time. It's my first time back there in a while. Got some salmon and sauces and meats, other meats, some cheese, some Gouda, even some cream cheese. You can't get good cream cheese anywhere but that place. So I do the old bagel and lox thing. Smoked salmon, capers on a bagel. Now you can't get, the bagels aren't good, I'm not gonna lie. But whatever, it's close enough. I appreciate anything like that. And the good butter, the Italian butter. That stuff's awesome. I love that. Some things amusing. I wanna see if this McDonald's is open. Are you open, McDonald's? Well, not open, but indoors. Indoor dining, is it open? I've got the special. You see that? Oh man, my big mouth, I left it open. Oh, dang it. Gross. At least it wasn't a bug, I guess, if that matters. So yeah, let's see, McDonald's. Let's check it out. It's right by the grocery store here. Foreigners come in. Let's have a look here. Oh, baby, we're open. I can't really switch around. I got this set up, but you won't see we're open indoors. Life is good. So what? It's official. We're normal. Normalcy achieved. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm gonna go to this one shop down the road here, grab a shui coconut water. 好久不见了，我来买一杯椰子水. Oh, this. Huh? Oh. Oh, this one's cold. This one's cold. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. 还是10块？8块 哦，小的。这个小的。Oh yeah. 大的10块。有没有大的？没有大的。Oh no， 没有大的。Okay, it's okay. It's okay. 这是够了。细管没有了啊，细的管没有了，大的。哦，OK， 没事没事。快递发不过来，啥都卡了。All right, 8块 for the lady. Yeah, this lady, like her whole family runs this shop. So this is the typical convenience store in Sanya. We only recently started getting the big players. Okay, 谢谢，下次见. All right, guys, I'm sitting on the curb again. Oh no, curb dogging, as I said, right? Curbside foreigner. It's a shui coconut water. Yeah, it's nice. These aren't as sweet as a Thai coconut, but they're not bad either. They have some sweetness to them. I've had coconut water in Mexico, Tulum, Mexico, back in the day, and those coconuts weren't so hot. They got good coconuts here. I'll give them that. Eight kwai, so I don't know, $1.30. Call it $1.25. This would be like easily $350 USD back home. Nice. And yeah, guys, if you enjoy my China content, please like and give me a subscribe. Ding the bell. It's nice doing this. It's nice that I got people already giving me nice comments. I'd like to have some more company. Like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. Ding ding. Back to normal, guys. No more fussing with the scary news. The scary news is up north. We're a world away from that, and it ought to stay that way for the next 3 months, so far as my tenure is concerned. Even the trolley car's operating. I swear it's like a cruel experiment just to make us be grateful. I mean, that's what it's doing for me. It's definitely humbling, you know? You could be totally angry and rage against some place you don't like that you live, you know, but once everything gets kind of taken from you and then it gets handed back, you know, you don't want to lose it again. You definitely, you know, don't take things for granted. Cliche take is a cliche take, but it's the truth. Yeah, I'll definitely be changing shirts.